Next at 4-0 is Kennedy Freeman. 2-1 is Gisele. Libanio. Freeman slightly older at 27, the Brazilian 26. Both ladies standing 5'5", and both weighing in comfortably under the 136-pound limit yesterday. So without further ado, Mr. Hal Chaplin, let's get this one underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, this Cage Warriors Bantamweight contest is brought to you by Fairtex. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. She stands 5'5" inches tall. Official weight, 133.6 pounds. She's fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and brings into the cage a professional record. 2 wins with 1 defeat. Introducing Gisele Libanio. Standing opposite her in the cage, fighting out of the red corner. She stands 5'5" inches tall. Official weight, 133.9 pounds. She's fighting at a standard in England and brings with her to the cage an unblemished professional record of 4 wins. Introducing to you, Kennedy, the Machine 2.0, Freeman. Your referee in charge when the action begins, Mr. Rich Mitchell.
Referee Rich Mitchell about to get this one underway. 3 5-minute rounds if they need them in the Cage Warriors Women's Bantamweight division. Gisele Libanio in the white with the black top. Kennedy Freeman in the black and pink. Touch of gloves and we're underway. Early from Freeman. Libanio swinging early.
Yeah, Libanio not intimidated at all. Gets the clinch.
Take your fingers out of the cage.
And this is going to be a big moment here, whether she can get this fight to the mat.
Gisele, get your finger out of that cage.
Libanio warned there for putting her fingers through the cage. Libanio really looking for that takedown here.
Nice base by Freeman so far.
Libanio shutting Freeman down now.
He's going to have to use this position, otherwise the referee could separate him. Not doing too much with it, just trying to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, it's all well and good for Libanio to hold Freeman here, but you can't win fights by killing the clock anymore. You will be doing damage.
I mean, I think this is more about stopping Kennedy from doing the damage to her.
Looking to wear on Freeman, maybe get those arms tied out a little bit.
Just over halfway through this first round. Libanio just working the knees, trying to soften up.
Time out.
Referee calling time
Over
there.
here.
Low blow.
Seemed that way.
Stay here. Don't move. You okay?
Let's take a look back at that.
Be
Oh,
careful
wow.
with your shots. Keep it clean. You lose the position. Go.
And the referee taking the position away from Freeman there. And immediately Libanio trying to barrel in and shut Freeman down.
This time in a double underhook position, a much better position to try and get the takedown from here. She tries the circle from the back. Freeman does a great job of using that whizzer on the right arm. But the pressure from Libanio is still there.
And you see in the corner of Kennedy Freeman there, Josh Abram, who fought not too long ago, opened up our main card. One of Kennedy Freeman's main sparring partners. Oh, nice elbow from Freeman there. And that brings the crowd to life. And another.
Freeman's corner calling for more of the same. Frame on the face and drop the elbow. There it is. And this is it. I don't think it's a bad idea. You know, it's hard to tell whether Libanio is really just looking to hold her against the fence or whether she's looking for an opening to hit the takedown. And if she's just going to hold you there, then start to do some damage whilst your back is against the fence.
You know, it has to be said, like that. Libanio's controlling this fight, but she's not doing any damage.
No, she's not. Libanio able to drag Freeman away from the fence for a second, looking to try and use it to hit that body lock takedown, but time's going to expire in this first round here.
First round in the books. And if the goal was to wear on Freeman and make her work back at a high pace, then that's certainly what Libanio's done. However, could well have lost the round if the judges see the damaging shots of Freeman as more of those of Libanio.
Yeah, it was only really the end of that round loss of 30 to 60 seconds where Freeman was really landing shots from that clinch position. We saw a little bit of knees to the legs and body from Libanio in that clinch position. It's a tough round to call. Not very much in the way of damage from either girl.
Beautiful elbow there from Freeman.
I mean, that's certainly the most impactful strike of the fight so far. I'm surprised that didn't cut her open.
Yeah, very surprised. Touch of glass, second round underway. How soon will Libanio look for that lock up again?
Shots landing on the chin of Libanio. But she once again takes the clinch position up against the fence. She seems to have a very simple game plan for this. Wear on Freeman. But you can see Freeman defending this clinch a lot more actively than she did in the first round.
Yeah, trying to push that head down, trying to sneak her way out. There's the elbow on the right-hand side. Second warning from Rich Mitchell. He's not going to let Libanio keep this position without doing damage or looking to advance. Don't really recall seeing a convincing takedown attempt from the Brazilian.
No, she doesn't really see, you know, it's really hard to tell, like I said in the first round, whether she is just trying to wear in the standing or whether she's just sitting in that clinch position and waiting for an opportunity to go for the takedown. She's definitely not being proactive with it, that's for sure.
Nice left hand by Freeman. Clips over the right there as well. Libanio firing back. Nice knee to the body from Freeman.
Libanio tries to rush her up against the fence, and Freeman cuts the angle and lands a lovely left hand there.
Misses with the overhand right, but lands a nice leg kick. Seen a couple of those this fight from Freeman. Libanio battling back now. He takes a couple of huge shots, and Libanio on rubbery legs there.
I'm impressed with the chin of Libanio.
Yeah, she can take a shot.
And now it's Freeman who's got her pushed up against the fence. Huge change of momentum in this fight as Kennedy is finally able to get some shots off.
Pulling the head down for the knee.
Uses that shoulder crunch position to set up these knees.
No fingers in that fence, Kennedy.
Libanio able to lock those hands.
Kennedy pressuring aggressively with that right hand underhook, throwing shots. Double underhook position now. She going to go for a takedown.
Now Libanio getting a taste of her own medicine here, but the difference is Freeman landing heavy shots in this position while Libanio didn't.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Kennedy try and create some space and strike out of the clinch. Libanio is still aggressively trying to change positions here and put Kennedy's back against the cage, but completely unable to do so. There she is. Back to this position she's been favoring so much in this fight.
She's got 90 seconds, and she's going to need to do a lot in that 90 seconds to pull this round back.
I mean, we haven't seen her do anything in this fight thus far that would suggest she's capable of stealing this round. It's great to see Kennedy.
Stop.
A low blow from Kennedy this time.
Kennedy, over here for me. Over here.
Freeman just apologising there, and Libanio acknowledging it.
Let's
take a look at the replay now. Yeah, just an accidental clash of knees.
Timeout. Be careful, please.
Both ladies throwing the knees there, and unfortunately hitting an illegal target. Libanio will have up to 5 minutes if she chooses to use it. Wow, Libanio just taking a seat there, and I don't like the body language from the Brazilian here.
I don't think there's any way you're thinking she might call it.
Kennedy,
If she does, this would be a no contest. We haven't completed enough of the fight for a technical decision. It clearly wasn't an intentional foul, so it won't be a disqualification.
You want the doctor? Medic?
Wow, that is interesting. She is Rich Mitchell asking if she wants the doctor. She said, yeah, medic, I want the medic.
You know, it's tough to know what the doctor's going to do in this situation, right?
Yes, it is.
The reason that this is the only foul where the fighter gets to decide how much time, how much of the 5 minutes allotted time that they want to use or not use, is because you can't examine this kind of this injury. And the crowd here ferociously. Okay,
that's it.
Show me the replay.
We're going to see a replay now.
I'm pretty sure I just heard the doctor say she said she can't fight.
Shot. Thank you, Doc. Up. It's leg. Stand up and fight.
Oh, wow. The referee is saying that it wasn't a groin shot.
No more.
Wow.
Ready. Go.
We'll have to take another look at that. That is great refereeing from Rich Mitchell.
I mean, you've got to imagine the mindset of Libanio must be absolutely in tatters right now.
I mean, look, when you try and play the game like that, sometimes it doesn't go your way. Cage side official Mark Goddard confirming that it was a clean blow, which means if Libanio had opted not to continue, we're doing a TKO, and she gets clipped there by Freeman.
Libanio with some short elbows from the clinch. Trading these knees. Nice knee to the body from Freeman. And we are going to see a third round for the first time tonight.
Libanio trying for a takedown at the death there. Didn't go her way. Freeman with a bit of swelling around the eye. Wow, what a fight. What a turn up for the pros. Let's see if we can have another look. We're going to see if we can have another look now at that alleged low blow. They're both fighters through the knee.
I mean, I don't know. It's a hard one to call, isn't it?
See from a different angle here. You know, it looks like Freeman is getting hit low.
That is not what we're trying to ascertain here, though. I mean, look, all I know is that I'm happy the fight's still going. That's all I care about.
Absolutely. Yeah, that doesn't look like the groin to me. So that's a great call by both the cage side official Mark Goddard and Rich Mitchell to tell the fighter that was a clean blow. You continue to fight. Well, Freeman's eye's swelling up, that right eye. And they are tearing into each other. Early doors here in the third and final round. Great tight clinch from Freeman.
Yes, excellent job from Freeman of redirecting that attempt to push her up against the fence again, but Libanio once again able to get her there. I mean, this is going to be interesting. This is second round almost certainly for Freeman. First round was close, you know, like we said at the end there. Freeman landed some really nice shots. Probably stole the round, but you can't be sure. It could possibly be two rounds to Freeman. It could be 1 round apiece.
Freeman retakes the center of the cage, compelling Libanio to come towards her.
I mean, what I'd love to see from Libanio is actually try and get a takedown instead of just pushing her up against the fence. Let's see what you can do on the ground. Smiles and nodding. Freeman lands a massive shot there, rocks the head backwards.
Ian Freeman in the corner there telling Kennedy not to wait. He wants her to be proactive rather than reactive. They want Freeman in the center of the cage. They don't want that threat of being pushed up against the fence.
Lots of strikes from the clinch there by Freeman.
Libanio landing a couple of her own. Freeman trying to fight her way off the cage. Knee to the body. Frames off the face and separates, does Freeman.
Nice shot off of the break for Libanio.
Swelling on the side of the head of Freeman as well.
Chin of Libanio made of. She's eating every single one of these.
And the crowd roaring behind Freeman. Libanio enjoying herself in there. Some people are just built different.
Some people really are. I'm not sure I've seen a woman take so many clean, heavy shots and not even look dazed by it. She needs 2 more, 3 more.
Oh, huge shots from Freeman. So accurate with those.
And these are on the button, on the chin. And she doesn't seem to be affected by it at all.
Oh, she's affected by it. There you go. She's on rubbery legs.
Now she's on rubbery legs.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Just as I was saying, she rocks her and puts her away. Oh my goodness, I've never seen anything like it. What a performance. Just when I thought we were about to go to our first decision of the night, massive knockout. Absolutely insane finish from Kennedy Freeman. Unreal. I just cannot believe how much damage Libanio took there. Wow. It's a dangerous game to play. You know, we see guys with great chins hanging it out there, saying, yeah, you know, hit me once or twice more, and then bam, one shot's all it takes. Kennedy Freeman's a savage. She got a very unique test there, a test she hadn't necessarily had before in terms of someone with that high-level grappling, able to shut her down for long periods of time. And she just got clattered by these shots. She's on rubbery legs here, and that left hand, which for me was Freeman's best weapon of the entire fight, puts her opponent out. Incredible.
Right hand, clipping left that puts her on the back foot, wobbling, follows it up with a massive left hand on the chin.
Well, she said before the fight, her next goal is a Cage Warriors world title. She might be within touching distance after that performance. What a knockout from Kennedy Freeman. Wow. Let's throw it to our man in the cage, Mr. Hal Chaplin, and he will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Rich Mitchell, calls a stop to this contest after 3 minutes and 8 seconds of round number 3, declaring your winner by way of TKO in the red corner, Kennedy